everyone, and welcome back to the show. We may not always deliver on time, but when we do, you're definitely going to get something. That's our motto here. We're very much like the Postal Service. Not the band, the other one. Anyway, we're going to pick a whole lot of games this week because the Hokies are off, of course. But before we get to that, let's take a look at Virginia Tech Twitter and the folks trying to keep the peace this week. Okay, that's actually worse than I thought. Good luck with that effort to the folks going back and forth. So, the Hokies are off, but there are a lot of enormous games this week and a huge slate. Top 10 matchups across the board, some other ranked games. Virginia and Miami had an exciting one on Thursday night. Lots to get in. Let's go to the terrible graphic and we'll go down the list and talk about the picks. So first up, Arkansas and Georgia, the big game of the weekend, number 8 versus number 2, undefeated SEC foes. I'm taking the Razorbacks. The Hogs have been off to a great start. Georgia is 2. This is going to be an epic battle, which means it'll probably be 6-3, and we'll be told how great defense is. Cincinnati and Notre Dame, this one an unlikely top 10 matchup perhaps, but number 7, really exciting. The Cincinnati Bearcats under Luke Fickell have done a great job. Notre Dame finally figuring it out, maybe? Looks like they might have last week. I'm taking the Irish at home in that one. Baylor and Oklahoma State. To be honest, I haven't seen a lot of these teams. I've seen some of Baylor and a little bit of Oklahoma State, mostly against Boise State in a really weird game a couple weeks ago. I'm taking the Cowboys because Cowboys beat Bears. Sometimes. In this one, at least. Boston College and Clemson is a little interesting. The Eagles off to a great 4-0 start, including a win over Missouri last week. This time they go to Clemson struggling mightily. The Tigers, I think they finally figure it out and take BC down just a peg. Not much. Louisville and Wake Forest. The Demon Deacons may well be the favorites right now to win the ACC. I've said as much myself. I think they are the current new favorite, and we'll see if they can keep it going. I'm picking them to do so. It looks like I really enjoy home teams based on this, but we're going to go with the Demon Deacons. So we'll see how all of that goes this weekend. A lot of exciting football to be had. My picks will most likely not work out, but that's the way it goes. To this point in the season, I'm 3-3 in the random games I've picked on here, including the Hokies. This week we will have an undefeated record for Virginia Tech because of the bye. I hope. Can you lose the bye? You can definitely lose the bye, but I don't see it happening. Everything else, well, we'll see how it comes out in the wash. In the meantime, check out sonsofsaturday.com and check out the podcast. Both the Hokie guys, that's the original Sons, and Mike McDaniel, who's holding it down on the national Sons of Saturday podcast. He's had an amazing slate of guests from all sorts of teams. Keep looking for that, and make sure to check the website for my column after the games this weekend. That comes out on Mondays, where I'll recap whatever I thought was interesting from the football. It's a great time of year. We've got playoff baseball right around the corner. Basketball practice has started. Football teams in full force at all levels. Folks, be safe out there. Have a good weekend. And as always, go sports.